So firstly, looking at the asset, within our accounting equation, we said the assets are economic resources that are owned by the business. And what that means is these assets will create future economic benefits for the business, and the business shall be able to utilize these resources to generate business returns to support its trading activity, and also to then create and share returns with the investors. So just looking at the example of what can be part of your asset side of things is your cash at bank. It's definitely an asset. Accounts receivable, you probably have made sale to your customers, but haven't received cash for those, so you'll have monies or accounts receivable balances due from them. Then you'll have prepaid expenses, for example, if you paid your building insurance in advance for a year, or sometimes people pay for up to 3 years as well. So in that case, you'll have created a prepaid asset, which will be then expensed through your expenses as the time goes, and as you have proportionally used that time running your business activity. Also, you land any buildings as well. So if you have built a property, and if you set up a, let's say, manufacturing plant, it will form part of your assets. And then any fixtures and fittings, if you have done within your industry building or even your offices, they form part of your asset, because you wouldn't instantly lose that value within business, or rather they'll have a useful life, a shelf life, if we can say, for how long they will stay, and then you have to redo the fixtures and the fittings. So they will be part of your assets for the economic life. So you will deduce the value of the asset over the economic life, and by the end of the economic life they will diminish to pretty much nil or scrap value. Then just looking at property, plant, equipment, again a similar example, but you will categorize them differently, because if you have installed equipment within a building, they will be part of your assets. But again, you might have to do regular inspection and servicing of those, so they become a different class of asset, but they're pretty much within the same concept. You will be using them to generate future revenue from the business. Good example could also be that a coffee shop, you have bought a freezer, and that freezer will stay there for a good 4 years before you have to service it. So looking at property, plant, equipment, all these sound similar to the land and building, but more importantly, this covers if for example you have set up a coffee shop, and if you have leased your equipment in there, or you have installed new freezers and you build a cold room in there, that will form part of your property, plant, and equipment.